While Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has a lot in common with its predecessor, young Sheldon, the spinoff made the wise decision to change one major element of the sitcom's format. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's title alone proves that the show isn't a direct continuation of its predecessor, young Sheldon. Where the earlier The Big Bang Theory prequel focused on Sheldon's childhood and adolescence, this spinoff instead explained what went wrong with his brother Georgie's first marriage. In young Sheldon's ending, Georgie and Mandy seemed like a happy young pair of newlyweds. But in The Big Bang Theory Season 11, Episode 23, The Sibling Realignment, Georgie made a reference to an ex-wife. This small piece of lore means that Georgie and Mandy's marriage was always doomed to end in divorce or separation, but the reasons behind their breakup were not yet clear. Thus, for all of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's young Sheldon character comebacks, the show's central storyline was new. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage brought back The Big Bang Theory's laugh track. Young Sheldon jettisoned this sitcom tradition in favor of narration. Despite the fact that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage introduced a new main storyline to the sitcom franchise, the spinoff still ran the risk of feeling like a straightforward sequel to young Sheldon. After all, Missy, Meemaw, and Mary returned to reprise their young Sheldon roles, and even supporting characters like Pastor Jeff eventually made a comeback. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage could have felt like young Sheldon without Sheldon, and this could have meant the sitcom would feel like a subpar follow-up. Fortunately, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage established an identity of its own as early as the show's first scene with one risky creative choice. While Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's young Sheldon character comebacks eventually even included Georgie's late father George Sr., the show had already managed to set itself apart from young Sheldon with a pivotal change. Interestingly, it was by bringing back an abandoned trope from The Big Bang Theory that young Sheldon's spinoff gained an identity of its own. Young Sheldon's use of narration and decision to eschew the multi-camera style immediately made the show feel less like The Big Bang Theory and more like The Wonder Years. Unlike young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is a traditional multi-camera sitcom complete with a laugh track, as opposed to a single-camera sitcom with a narrator. Young Sheldon's use of narration and decision to eschew the multi-camera style immediately made the show feel less like The Big Bang Theory and more like The Wonder Years or Malcolm in the Middle. In contrast, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage felt more like The Connors or The Big Bang Theory thanks to the ever-present laugh track's return. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's laugh track set it apart from young Sheldon. The spinoff already shared characters and its setting with young Sheldon. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's laugh track made the show feel distinct from young Sheldon, which played a pivotal role in winning over viewers. The fact that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage picked up right after young Sheldon ended made the series feel like a direct sequel, and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's unchanged Meemaw role didn't make it feel any less derivative of its predecessor. Furthermore, the fact that both Georgie and Mandy's first marriage and young Sheldon were period pieces set in the 90s made them even more similar, so this laugh track was a vital change. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage cast. Actor. Character. Montana Jordan. Georgie Cooper. Emily Osment. Mandy McAllister. Will Sasso. Jim McAllister. Rachel Bay Jones. Audrey McAllister. Dougie Baldwin. Connor McAllister. Jesse Prez. Ruben. The laugh track ensures that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has a broader, sillier tone than its predecessor, owing its inspiration to classic network sitcoms of the 70s as much as the nostalgic sitcoms young Sheldon borrowed from. This was a wise choice on the part of the creators since Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has an inherently sadder, darker storyline than young Sheldon. Since the title alone admits it is a show about a couple who will eventually divorce, the spinoff truly needed to go big and goofy with its humor to avoid feeling dour. Thanks for watching.